Prologue. The leaving of Terra. Terrans did not abandon Terra in panic. It left with ceremony. For centuries the world had strained beneath the weight of its own brilliance. Oceans poisoned by industry, skies thick with the memory of war, nations splintered into factions that believed survival meant domination. But from that chaos emerged a final consensus: Terra could not sustain the endless growth of its children. The Arks were the Terrans' answer. 112 colossal generational starships were constructed in orbit above Terra during what historians would later call the Great Departure. Each Ark was not merely a ship, it was a civilization. Cities were built into their interior rings. Entire ecosystems rotated within massive habitat cylinders. Agriculture sectors fed millions. Engineering cathedrals maintained the beating mechanical heart of each vessel. Every Ark carried a piece of Terra's legacy. And every Ark carried hope. Each Ark launched with a specific mission: to terraform the galaxy. But all shared a single goal: ensure the survival of the Terran species. The Arks departed one by one. And as Terra shrank into the dark behind them, the Terrans became something new, a wandering civilization of the void. After a century or two, the voices of Terra became lost and the people became Ark-bound. Eventually Terra became a myth within the Ark's endless journey of seeking a home. Ark 34. Among the fleet of 112 was Ark 34. Unlike many of the others, Ark 34 never reached its original destination that it cast off to reach. Instead, after centuries of drift through the black, it encountered something unexpected. A massive planet. Gas storms wrapped around its upper atmosphere like spiraling oceans. A colossal planetary ring stretched millions of kilometers wide, glittering with metal-rich asteroids. The scans confirmed it almost immediately. Xenantium. The rare alloy that had once revolutionized Terran war machines. Harder than steel. Lighter than carbon composites. Capable of channeling immense energy fields. The ring system surrounding the planet was rich with it. Ark 34 anchored itself in orbit. Mining began within the year. Within the decade, the Ark's engineers discovered something extraordinary. Xenantium could be refined into structural alloys capable of constructing advanced mech frames far beyond the Ark's original designs. The Ark suddenly possessed a new future. But the planet below was another matter. The world was harsh. Toxic atmosphere. Violent electromagnetic storms. Radiation bursts from unstable crust fissures. Terraforming began anyway. At first they seeded atmospheric processes. Then oceanic catalytic towers. Then, when progress stalled, Ark 34's leadership made a controversial decision. They nuked the planet. Hundreds of thermonuclear strikes were detonated across the surface in an attempt to break the planet's crust cycles and stimulate atmospheric reforming. Instead, they made it worse. The detonations awakened massive geological storms and radiation deserts. The planet became brutal. But Ark 34 had already committed. The Xenantium deposits were too valuable. The potential future colony was too important. They named the planet Deus Domus, the home of gods. One day, they believed, the Ark-bound would walk its surface. This ends the prologue but not the journey. Please like, comment, and subscribe for more and take part of this journey.